Hey, thanks for tuning in. In this video, we're going to discuss the idea of a reading of the entire Bible, or based upon my reading of the entire text. This is an idea that I've witnessed in certain debates or certain discussions regarding biblical issues. And essentially, some point would be made and say that, for example, the prophet's test. This is what the prophet's test is according to Deuteronomy 13 and according to Deuteronomy 18. And a response that I've witnessed before is saying, well, based upon my reading of the entire Bible, this is what I think the prophet's test should be. And when we get into talking about such a broad idea, such a large scope, that it's not really about the text anymore, because you can then point out, well, what about the text when it says this in Deuteronomy 13, Deuteronomy 18? That no longer matters. And it's about, an entire reading. There's this idea, this additional information that we're not incorporating in, but then again, we don't even know what that additional information is. And really, when we get into that, we're talking about beliefs. When someone says, my reading of the entire text, we're talking about their beliefs based upon the entire text, or rather their beliefs about the entire text. And so what we need to do in such a case, in my view, is we need to encourage specificity. We need to get out of the realm of saying, my belief and your belief, and talk about the text. And so if someone says my entire reading of the text, what I think we should consider doing is asking them, okay, well, what specifically is said in the text that leads you to believe that? Or what passages might you draw on for referencing this? And it's okay if people don't know where everything is, and I don't know where everything is, and most people probably don't know where everything is. But having some sort of textual basis is what we want to keep directing the conversation toward, in my view. Because what we want to talk about is the text. Because there needs to be this sense of something more objective, something that's at a higher authority than just our personal beliefs and personal perspectives. If we talk about the text and we both agree that the text is what matters, then we can come to that discussion and actually maybe get somewhere with it, because we're relying upon something else rather than just personal thoughts. So I think that we need to focus on the specifics of the text. Whenever people talk about their entire reading of something, I think what we need to work on is trying to encourage them to get more specific, to talk about, well, how did you come to that conclusion from the text? Are there any verses that you might offer as examples? And then the conversation has the potential to continue. So once again, I encourage that we focus on the text and we direct things to the specifics of the text. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like this video and share it if you think it could be useful. And feel free to subscribe so we can stay in touch and so we can continue the conversation. Thanks for watching. Remember the commands. Peace.